Hello knitters, Faylin from Strand Knitting Studio in San Clemente, California. And I'm back. And yeah, I'm back. Life happens, but we're back. So today I have quite a few little things. We're in August, and a lot of people start thinking about the fall in August, but not here. August is the beginning of our summer because we are hot now, August, September, October. So I'm going to talk about some of the sweaters that are still summer sweaters because you're not going to be wanting to knit, wool sweaters for a little bit still. So I'm going to sort of reintroduce some of the sweaters we've been working on, adding a few things here. I found a really cool thing that I'm sort of excited about. And then I'm going to talk about Christmas and, we need the time. Right now you have lots of time. It's a good thing to do right now, even when it's hot, because a lot of times you're working on small little things. And this gives you plenty of time to knit bigger projects and not be all stressed. And you can just pour all your love and joy into the project and say, oh my God, I gotta get this done, I gotta get this done. There's a difference. In your knitting, there's a difference. So I'm gonna talk about Advent garlands and classes, workshops. I'll be right back. Are a few sweater ideas that you can still be knitting now. Actually, the sweaters have done really, really well this year. I've got quite a few sweater knitting people, and we've knitted quite a few sweaters. So we're really happy with becoming sweater knitters. So here's some more ideas. These are sweaters that are good for the summer, and some will move easily into the fall for us. So the first one is this really pretty lace yoke sweater, and it is done out of our same yarn we use for our Havana shrug, the Flora. And it takes anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 skeins. We have about 5 colors that we have plenty of skeins to do this sweater. And it's really lightweight. It really is very drapey. I'm going to put another picture of another colorway from the magazine, from the pattern book itself. And this particular colorway we don't have this colorway, but we have a lot of other colorways. But it's just a really beautiful sweater, and it's a beautiful, like, summer nights into fall for us, and probably all winter for us, kind of sweater. And I just think it's really pretty. It's a nice lace. It's an easy lace for lace. It's a very repetitive lace. So there's one idea. And the next ideas are Cancun. Now, you've heard this Cancun a lot because everybody loves wearing it and everybody loves making it. It's so much fun to make. I've got lots of people still making. So it's the Cancun. You're not going to see it on me here. I'll probably put a picture of somebody. I might put a picture of a yellow one that we got. So anyways, it's basically a rectangle. If you want to add sleeves, you can, but you don't have to. The pattern doesn't actually have sleeves on it. And it just has sections of yarn over variations. So it's all yarn over knit 2 togethers in some kind of variation. And it's very simple. You just take your gauge and you figure out how wide you want it, using something that you own, like this is a recording, using something that you own, that you love the way it fits, and you want this to fit the same way. You use that for getting the measurements you want, how wide you want it, and how long you want it. And that's really the only measurements on here, is how wide and how long. So there's the Cancun, and we have several colors of this, but it can be made out of lots of things. It can be made out of our cottons. I mean, it can be made out of anything you want to, because again, you're just swatching, getting your gauge, and figuring out how wide you want it. So it really can be made out of anything. This just is very nice, lightweight, and it makes a very nice one. But we've had some out of the cottons, and again, anything. So, come in, look, find something you love, lightweight. You could do it out of this too. This would be good. And we have a striped one that's similar, which would be good. And it's a nice lightweight, summery kind of thing. So come in and check it out and see what you want to make it out of. Then we have the No Need to Panic sweater, and it's been done, this particular one has been done out of the Dream. And may I say, look at our dream wall. Isn't it beautiful? So it came tumbling down. Kristen came in and everything was on the floor. So so they put up, her and her granddaughter put up a pegboard, and now we've got it on a pegboard, so it ain't going nowhere. So anyways, here's the regular Dream in Color, the DK, and this is the goat, lamb and goat, which is amazing. And so that's what all that is up there. So yeah, our new dream wall. We love it. So anyways, this was originally done, the sample is done out of Dream, but you can also do it out of this cotton cashmere, and I'll put some pictures of it up here. This is like perfect for this, and much like a lighter weight, not, you know, a winter weight, but more of a summer, fall weight sweater that you could do out of cotton cashmere, and it's really lovely. So this is, I was like, oh, we could do it out of this. Now the other thing I was excited about, the other pattern that's very similar to this one, that's like got so many projects on, I mean, so many people knit multiples of this sweater, so you always know it's a really good pattern. They're like, oh yeah, this is my number 4th one. It's called Ranunculus. Put a picture up. And it also, the picture I'm putting up is made out of this yarn. And so it's a very, very lovely yarn. And so there's 2 ideas for that sweater. Okay, so our next idea for Christmas. So again, lots of time to knit bigger projects for Christmas, lots of time to knit any projects for Christmas and have them done by Thanksgiving. That used to be my goal. I was a handbell director, and I had a semi-professional choir. We would do 20 concerts between Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve. And so if my Christmas wasn't done by Thanksgiving, forget about it. And so I sort of kept that up, and especially as far as my knitting goes. My goal is to have it done by Thanksgiving so that December can just be fun and, you know, family, and I have time to do other things besides try to get my knitting done. So now there's plenty of time to knit bigger projects or multiple projects. You've heard this all before. It's still true. And so today, though, I'm going to talk about the mittens, the Advent garlands. And here's a picture. And so these mittens are about that big. They're not very big. I can do one in an evening, and I can do one in about 2 hours. So make it 3 hours. You know, that's pretty much an evening from, you know, 6 to 9 or 7 to 10 or whatever. And as you do a couple, they get really fast because obviously it's very monotonous. And as far as the actual structure of the mitten. Now, if you'll notice, though, that we have lots of mittens that are all different variations, and you sort of get like where you can just make them up, and it really is easy. Just, oh, I want a stripe. I want 2 stripes here. I'm gonna do red, white on the cuff. I'm going to do, you know, it's a simple thing to start adding differences and doing different kind of color work. That's really simple. And then, so of course you have 24 mittens, and then I made a Santa hat for 25th. Of course, you can do whatever you want with these. And then just, they can hang up on the fireplaces, they can hang up wherever, and they're big enough to put little gifts in there, you know, little candies or whatever. So garlands, mittens. Now there's also some that are done with little stockings, like socks, little socks. So that would be an idea too, and I'll put a picture here so you can see that too. But yeah, the mittens are a great idea. They really work really well. And the one person that I'm going to show you right here, her project that she did last year, so it's one of the most fun things she's ever knit, because it really is a lot of fun. Because once you get the structure down, you know, you're just playing with yarn and colors. Nothing better than playing with yarn and colors. So mittens. Okay, last thing I sort of want to talk about is that the workshops are all going again, and the times are down at the bottom here, but we've got Wednesday from 11 to 1, and these workshops means you bring whatever you're working on, and I'm there to help you with whatever you need help for, and just to, you know, visit and have fun. So Wednesday 11 to 1, Thursday from 4 to 6, Saturday from 10 to 12, and Sunday from 10 to 12. Now, the Sunday class from 10 to 12 is going to be a hybrid. It will be the project class of the week, plus if I've got room, anybody else that wants to come and just needs help. So it's sort of it's hybrid. It's both. So the Sunday, the Sunday the 14th is the mitten class. So if you want to make the mittens, that will be that class you can come to, and I'll have some focus on that. But if you can't make that class, you can come to Saturday at 10 o'clock. You can come to any of the workshops at any time to start any of these classes. I'm just going to say, we're going to do that class on the 14th, and if that works for you and you want to be with a few other people who are making mittens, then come on the 14th from 10 to 12. And then we're going to do a sweater class on the 21st from 10 to 12. So all the project classes will be Sunday mornings from 10 to 12. And that will also be open to other people just coming in and working on their own projects, as long as the class hasn't filled up. You know, when the class is full, it's full for whatever. But again, you can come to any of the classes, any of the workshops to do the project classes. It's not just that one, but that's the day I'll say, okay, I'm focusing on this class right now. So that is the scoop on the classes. So that means the Sunday 2 to 4 is not going to be happening right now. It's not going to be happening right now. So it's Saturday 10 to 12, Sunday 10 to 12. And that's it. That's the classes. And of course, you can always come in when the studio is open if you have a quick fix, like you dropped a stitch or something's sort of wrong and you've got to back out a few stitches and get it going again. You can always come into the studio from 12 to 4. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, 12 to 4, and we can quickly get you started. As long as it's a quick fix, nothing like totally involved where like, you know, it would take me like 20 minutes to try to figure out what's going on. So anyways, that's our classes, and that's it for this update. And I look forward to seeing you in the studio real soon. Bye.